Good evening, Your Fitness First community. Hope you're all okay this evening. We are going live tonight with another live workshop. Hope you're all okay. Hope you've all had a good day. Just like to say thank you for anybody who's watching my videos and enjoyed my live workouts. Hope you've enjoyed them. As I always say at the end of the workouts, if you've watched them, please feel free to message me. Let me know if you want a different video, do you want something different, try something different. Work through a different thing. It's always helpful to do different workouts. So if you want to do something different, let me know. I'm quite happy to do different things. So tonight's workshop is about self-care. So the importance of self-care. A lot of people, there's a stigma around self-care, believe that self-care is selfish. But really, it's the most important thing we can do for ourselves, for yourself, for your family. So you're at your best, so you can work through things. You can be at your best for your kids. You can be at your best for your family. You can be there for your friends when they need you. So it's so important to look after yourself and have that time for yourself. Building habits, building a routine into your day where you've got a little bit of self-care for yourself. There's an analogy they use. Every time you go on an airplane, they tell you to always, if there's any problems, the mask fall down, always put your own oxygen mask on first. And this is simply because if you don't put your own oxygen mask on first, you're going to be passed out and not helping anybody else. And this goes the same analogy as self-care. If you're not looking after yourself, you're in no fit state to look after anybody else, to give them your best, to give them everything. So I just got a few bits and bobs tonight, just talking about the importance of it and what you could do to basically help yourself with self-care. So self-care covers many umbrellas that support our both physical and mental well-being, and it's so important. As human beings, we have 6 basic needs. So the 6 basic needs of a human is certainty. So it's to know what's happening, to help us to avoid pain and gain pleasure. We always want that, don't we? Everybody wants that. We want to avoid pain, gain pleasure. Second is variety. So variety is change. We're always looking for the new thing to make us happy. We're always looking for that new thing to stimulate us. But it's so important to look for the right things. And it's good to do that. We always should be looking for the new thing that makes us, stimulates the brain and makes us happy. Shouldn't settle for anything. We should always be looking for that new hobby, to do something that really makes us feel like we've got a purpose. Significance. So the feeling of importance and feeling unique. You've got to remember we're all unique. Every single one of us is unique. Every single one of us on this planet has got our own individual traits. We are all different, and we should be happy with who we are. We are important, and we should celebrate that we are unique. Who wants to be the same as anybody else? I love being different. You know what I mean? It's one of the features that I love about myself. The next one is connection. So you've got closeness, union, friendship, relationships. We all need that in our lives. We all need somebody or some people around us that makes us feel special, whether it's our children, it's our family, friends. We need that connection with somebody. So always go and make sure you meet your friends, have that time, have that connection. It's so important to not just sit there and dwell on things. Get out, text a friend, make sure you're moving forward and meeting people and getting out there, doing new things. Even if it's a new club you want to do, a new sport, a new exercise class, do something that gets you out, meeting people, connecting with people. It's so important for your life. Then you've got growth. So expanding our learning and our understanding. It's another one that makes us thrive. We love learning. Humans feel good when you've learned something. How good did you feel when you passed an exam or did a course and you passed it and you felt really good about it? We should never stop that. Whether it's just like a simple 20-minute podcast or something like that. Continuous learning, just to learn something each day. I listen to a podcast as most days. I read a self-development book or a book that helps me through something. It just helps me then grow a little bit, and it makes me feel good that I've done something, I've learned something, I've achieved something. It's so important. These things can help us so much move forward in our life and achieve things. It's all about building ourselves up. Building our self-esteem up for ourselves, because you know what, nobody else is going to do it. You've got friends who do it sometimes, yes, it's great, but if we don't do it ourselves, we don't tell ourselves we're good enough, we are kind, we're unique, we're loved, then once you start doing that, you'll start believing it yourself, because people can tell you whatever you want to hear, don't they? And you just go, oh, you're just saying that because you're my friend. We've got to start telling ourselves that we're good enough. We've got to start straight from the core and tell ourselves every day, when you look in the mirror, I'm good enough. Today, I'm going to be kind. Today, I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean? You've got to tell yourself, today, I'm just going to do something special for somebody else. Just those little things, and it makes you feel good. Those little pieces there can really change your life. So, and when you do that, you stop comparing yourself to others. So the thing is, we're all on our own path. We are never going to be able to be somebody else. Who wants to be somebody else? Be happy with your own skin. You know what I mean? It's one of those things people go, oh yeah, look at them, they're doing that, they're doing that. Be frank, good on them. You know, it's brilliant. I've got some friends who are very successful. Good on them. You know what I mean? I'm really proud of them, happy for them. You've got to choose your own path. Your path is your path. You've got to stop worrying about what other people are doing, comparing yourself to other people. You're on your own path. Nobody's gone through what you've been through. Nobody's been walking in your shoes. So what you've been through makes you stronger. And you're the only one who can do that. You know what I mean? Nobody else can tell you how you live your life. You've just got to make your own decision. You've got to, there's a saying, Tony Robbins says, it's a guy who I follow, he's an amazing life guru, as they call him. Life happens to you, not for you. So it's your choice how you react to it. So life happens to you, not for you. So everything that happens in your life happens to you for a reason. You've got to find out what that reason is and move it forward and help you to make you stronger. We always have a choice how to react to everything in life. We have a choice to feel positive, and letting go of those negative thoughts that don't serve you anymore. It's a massive thing for self-care is choosing to be positive. I wake up, I set my intentions most nights before I go to bed. I'm going to be positive, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be happy. Just whatever it feels like that night before I go to bed. And in the morning I wake up, the first thought is, right, I set my intention last night, right, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be positive. It does just help you set that self-care again. It's all about setting a routine, and building focus on that through meditation really helps you. So in the morning, if I've set my intention, I do my meditation, and it helps me focus on what I'm going to do for the day. It clears my mind of all the rubbish. I do the breathing. Yeah, your thoughts come into your head, but it helps you have clear thoughts and things come into your head, the ideas come into your head. So it's an amazing experience. If you've ever not tried it, you need to try meditation. It really does help you move forward in your life. It helps you control your thoughts. It helps you control everything, really, your life, your emotions, your instincts. You can think before you say anything, which is a massive thing I had to learn. And it does really help. It helps you get out your own head, which is massive, because we all live in our own head at the moment, and we need to get out of it and just go, right, concentrate on the breathing. Another way of doing self-care is getting rid of the weeds. So there's a scenario, you get rid of the weeds. So you dig out the bad weeds, which are the negative thoughts, negative family, negative friends, the news, all negative things in your life. Dig them out, chuck them off, gone. And then we're going to plant some good seeds. We're going to plant some positive seeds. It's just those little things that you can do so you can have positive friends around you. Listen to podcasts that are positive. Listen to motivational videos on YouTube, good music, films, really positive, uplifting films that make you feel good. Positive books. Do a workout that makes you feel good. Positive stuff there. Eating healthy. Again, planting those good seeds, doing yoga. Yoga is a massive thing that really helps you, and it's kind of like a meditation. It really does help you move forward. And do the things that make you feel great. So even if that's joining a club or something like that, plant those seeds that are going to make you feel good, and then work through them, and honestly, they'll make your life so much better. Another one is practice gratitude. I say this a lot of times. Practice gratitude is part of my day now. In the morning, I'm grateful for 3 things in my life, whether how big or small, whether I wake up and I can see, whether I can hear, you know what I mean, I lay next to my beautiful wife, I've got my children downstairs, all these things that I'm absolutely grateful for. At night time, I do a gratitude practice of 3 things that I'm grateful for that's happened throughout the day. It's just simple little things that you think, you know what, that was nice, that was good. I enjoyed that. That made me feel happy. And it helps bring happiness into your life just by practicing a simple rule of gratitude every day. Something so simple can change your outlook on life. And also, there's another massive thing, that you'll become 10 times happier if you stop blaming others for your problems. You've got to move on, and things might have happened to you in the past that have not stopped you from moving on, whether that's counselling or therapy that will help you get through that. You need to look into it and get it done. You don't need to live in the past. You need to learn and let it go. The past is in the past. We cannot change it. If something's still holding on to you now, you need to let it go. You need to try and move on from it whatever way possible so that you can move forward with your life. Because if you've still got something holding you back, you ain't going forward. It's going to keep dragging you back, and you're going to keep walking. As I read that poem last week, you're going to be walking down the same road and falling into the same hole in the sidewalk. And it happens. People do it all their lives, and they're like, why am I still doing this? Why am I still stuck in here? Because you've not changed your past. You've not worked through your issues. I've worked through my own issues. And don't get me wrong, I had a few. But I've worked through them, and it makes me feel better that I've worked through them. You know what I mean? It's definitely a massive important thing that you've got to do in your life. Another part of self-care is getting that sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night is so important. I probably get about 7 hours, but then I do my meditation, I do my workouts, I do yoga, I learn something every day, so I'm getting that feeling of good stuff. Like this morning, I was up at 10 to 4, still going now, still here to serve you, helping you hopefully move forward your life, and I'm still full of energy. I still feel good. I don't feel tired yet. Don't worry me wrong, I'll be in bed by 10 o'clock, and I'll get a full 8 hours tonight, so it hopefully feel better tomorrow, getting ready for the live workout tomorrow morning. Again, another part, drinking water. I always say it, I've got this 2 litres of water. That's been filled up already again today, so I've almost drank 3 litres probably today, just because it regenerates your body. It helps you flush all the toxins out of your body and helps all the goodness get around your body. It's really good for you, for helping you move forward, helping your body rehydrate and feel good, feel great. It does help you feel fantastic. It's so important. The next one, find time to relax. Find time for yourself. You know what I mean? Whether it's going out for a walk, meeting a friend, just something that you do, going having your hair done, going get your nails done, going for dinner with your friends, whatever you can do to have a little bit of time to relax. That bit of time away once a week, or even or twice a week if you can. Just doing something for yourself, just for an hour. I go to the gym, work out if I can, but I also go and play football sometimes on a Friday night. That's my little bit of a breakaway. Still at the age of 44, can play 90 minutes of football. It's not on a full-size pitch. That's just too much for me. But it's getting football and gets together with some lads. We have a bit of a laugh. It's 6 aside. It's a good night. You know what I mean? Really important just to have that little thing away from you. And lastly, it's alcohol. A lot of people use alcohol to relax. It doesn't help you. It's all about having it in moderation. Not in the week when you're trying to achieve things and move forward your life. It doesn't help you relax. It just helps you switch off from things for a little bit, and then you wake up in the morning, you've not slept brilliant, you feel groggy, you feel awful, and you've got a rolling thing. By the end of the day, you're absolutely knackered, you have another drink, same thing next day. I used to do it, I mean, not every night, but I used to do that sort of stuff. It's not good for you, and it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you at all. You need to get to bed early. If you feel like you need to relax, do meditation, get out for a walk, go to bed early. Watch boring TV at night, do what? Drink, eat, go to bed early. It does make a difference. Get up early, start the day fresh, do a workout, move your life forward that way, rather than sitting dwelling on things. Like I say, the past is in the past. We cannot change it. We've got to learn to move forward. And happiness comes from self-care. It's so important. I've never felt so happy in my life. I'm so grateful for everything I've got. But it helps you manage stress. It helps you manage anxieties. It helps you manage depression. It decreases your risk of illness, and it increases your energy just from taking care of yourself. When you feel like you've had more time for yourself, then you know you can actually give more to other people because you've had that time to yourself. I have my time in the morning, like I say, I have the morning routine. I've spoke about that before on past workshops. You can go and check them out on YouTube or on the Facebook group. They're all there. And it's just so important to have that routine where you can have that time for yourself every day, even if it's 20 minutes, half an hour. It's your time, you make it for you, and just do it as a habit every day, and it becomes such a part of life that you just need it. I know now when I've not done my meditation, I need it every day. Well, I need it. It helps me every day. And it's like, again, like I said before, meditation's a muscle. You need to build that muscle. We'll have another workshop in the future about meditation. And I might, if everybody wants to, do like a 7 to 14 day meditation for everybody. You can join me, we'll do meditations, and I'll do it on here, on the Facebook group. And you can join me each morning doing a meditation. Let me know if that's something that really appeals to you. I'm more than happy to do it. I think it's a really good idea to show people how important it is and what it can do for you. Because sometimes you can get the apps and stuff. They're good, they are very good, I can do that, but when you're starting out, it's nice to do it with somebody and work through that with somebody and listen to their voice and work you through it. So yeah, I'll probably do that. But let me know in the comments if you want some meditation workshops or lives. We'll do them each day for like a 7 or 14 day and see how you get on. Sounds good. But when we look after ourselves as well, we begin to, like I said before, we begin to feel better about yourself. Your life will start to feel better. You'll be much happier with life. And you'll move forward, I promise you that. So that's all I've got time for today. I will finish on though that take action. Don't sit there letting it wait to happen to you. It won't come to you. You've got to take the action to change your life. With a little bit of discipline, a little bit of consistency, you can change your life in no time at all. I promise you that. It takes 30 to 60 days to build a habit. That is it. So in 30 to 60 days, you could change your life for the better with all these simple little tips that I give you. If you want to do it, if you need any help or anything, if you want any more guidance, I've had a few phone calls this week with some certain people, and it's been amazing to help them move forward. Not charged anything, it's just a bit of advice. More than happy to help anybody. So if anybody wants any advice, let me know. More than happy, drop me a message, and I'll get back to you and we'll sort out a call and have a chat about things that can help you move forward. So that's all I've got time for tonight. Thank you everybody who's watching. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll be live tomorrow morning with the legs, bums and tums workout. So we'll be ready at 6:30. I'm going to keep that time at 6:30. Every morning I do a workout. We're going to keep that nice and consistent now. So live tomorrow morning, 6:30. Join me. Let's finish the week strong. Let's do it together. Go on. Legs, tums and bums workout. Nice way to finish the week. It's not too fast. It's not furious. It's just about toning up and building legs strength, toning that bum up, getting that shape, and toning your core up. So hopefully you can join me live tomorrow morning. Hope you've enjoyed this workshop. Again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good evening. Take care everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.